Hello friend, I want to tell you about the Citroen C5 car. Citroen C5, undoubtedly German. Made in France was the advertising slogan the French used to encourage people to buy this model immediately after its launch, suggesting high quality. Were they actually lying? As you can see, the range of both petrol and diesel engines is very attractive. Unfortunately, newer models only offer two 1.6-liter engines. The rest have been discontinued. The engines that the manufacturer has eliminated are 1.8-liter, 2.0-liter, and the most powerful 3.0-liter V6. It's a shame, because the middle-of-the-road 2.0-liter variant will be the best choice for the average user. It burns reasonable amounts of fuel and is quite dynamic regardless of the power output. The 1.8-liter unit is underpowered, and the V6 uses a huge amount of fuel, although it's quite fun to drive. As you can see, these somewhat outdated gasoline engines in the Citroen C5 weren't popular. However, the new 1.6 VTI and 1.6 THP engines are not particularly successful. The former is not very dynamic, and the latter has problems with the timing chain tensioners. When it comes to diesels, the 2.0-liter engine is also the most successful, but it does experience occasional component failures. If you don't mind slightly higher fuel consumption and enjoy fast driving, the 3.0 HDI is the perfect choice. Unfortunately, finding one on the used market is next to impossible. However, I caution against buying other diesel engines. The 1.6 HDI not only has problems with the seizing turbocharger, but it's also completely out of place in a car of this class. It lacks pep. The 2.2 HDI is a mixed bag, especially after driving around 200,000 kilometers. Engine control unit failure, sensor faults, turbocharger failure, and common rail injection system issues are typical problems with this engine. The 204 horsepower version is even more risky because it's equipped with a twin turbocharger. It's also not worth bothering with the less powerful 2.7-liter V6 engine, which not only has turbocharger problems but also tends to have loose bearings. When choosing any diesel engine larger than 1.6 liters, you should also consider that, due to the presence of a diesel particulate filter, a car with such an engine will cause problems in city driving. When looking for the right model, you can choose from versions with Hydractive 3 hydropneumatic suspension from the C6 or an independent wishbone system. And what about the safety of the Citroen C5? As befits a French D-segment car, it received the maximum 5-star rating in Euro NCAP crash tests. Early production models equipped with hydropneumatic suspension experienced leaking shock absorbers. Occasionally, the onboard computer also displayed erroneous messages. Another drawback of the Citroen C5 is its low-quality paint, which is chipping on the wheel arches and sills. We can only hope this won't lead to corrosion in the future. What else is wrong? Fogging headlights, worn-out interior plastic parts, and brake pads and discs that wear out very quickly due to their heavy weight. But these aren't serious issues. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and rate my video. If you know of any issues with this car that I haven't mentioned, be sure to share them in the comments.